Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Hayah, not Allah, not Abba. It's Yahweh. And his only God son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah, not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, it's Yahweh Shah. So we got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah, Kodash. Up on us to the apostles and the bishops and elders, great millstone, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all of our pushing the truth and believing in truth with the four ends of the earth, the entire world. Shedding light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Agua through our listen learning. If you sisters who are listening learning, come let you know a lesson of truth, faith, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord willing to be edifying. So I titled this lesson, Reality is Setting In for You Women. Lord willing to be edifying. Now this is a channel that the elder brother in the camp put me on to, which is the guy's channel is Please Act Right. And here is women, and I done had a few women to tell me that they tired of being independent, taking care of bills by themselves. If they got kids by themselves, they tired of doing that. So there's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah that they just came across my channel today. They said from 1 month ago, check this out. Let me turn this volume down. And I just got a couple precepts I want to play. I want to read after this video. Check this out. These are women that's tired of being independent. And reality is,
the strong black woman now.
Reality is they tired of the so-called white man. They tired of the ways of this world, just like the hopeful elect men of Israel is. And I'm going to read, the one precept I love to read is Jeremiah 9. They say, call for the mourning women that they may come. So the Lord put the spirit on, because he could possibly be hopeful elect women. And I tell the brothers all the time, that's women out there that just sitting back, watching, being prepared for the men of the Lord. When the time comes, and Jacob Cho, when they say in Isaiah 4:1, when they say 7 women should take hold on 1 man, these women are being prepared for the elect men of Yahweh Shema Shah. They sitting back, watching lessons, getting edified, and they are being vexed. They are vexed. Just as the men of Israel, just as the hopeful elect men of Israel is vexed with the ways of the so-called white man and how the world is ran, there's women out there too that's vexed, man. So check this out.
Ladies, the strong black woman narrative is a scam. Wake up! I had a good run. I did everything the society told me to do. I worked really hard. I damn near broke my back. I paid all my bills. I put everybody else first. I told men I was independent. I refused to accept gifts and help. I said I was strong. I did it, and I did it to say that I want nothing from it. I literally did not win any special awards. My life has not changed drastically. So now I'm going to reclaim my time, okay? When you see me now, know that I'm a soft babe. Soft like babe, you get it? I'm not Annie. I'm not Jay-Z. This is not a hard knock. That's not my life, okay? And when you see me now, you address me as such, okay? I want to be able to look at me and say, wow, this babe is soft. Wow, this babe likes enjoyment. Wow, this babe has not worked a day in her life. That's what I want you to see me as, okay? And when you see me next, address me as Chief Executive Commander-in-Chief of Soft Like Babes. Good day.
Nope. We're going to continue to refer to you by the title of what you wanted, strong and independent. And let's be honest, you worked way too hard for that title to just throw it away and go back to being feminine. And that would mean that you failed at being a strong and independent woman. And we as good men want to support you 100%. So carry on, strong, independent woman. You earned it. So keep it.
I'm not a strong, independent woman.
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay, I need a man.
Oh, no, you don't.
I can't open the can.
Oh, yes, you can.
This is our soft life era. We don't want to do it all. She don't want to be a strong black woman.
No.
I don't want to be super mom.
No.
Too bad.
We need help.
They lied to us.
Help.
Miss Independent. Well, Well, who that?
You and the woman sitting right next to you.
Who? Where they do that at? Not here.
See, me and all the men watching, we have faith in you even when you don't have faith in yourself. You can do it. Just keep on pushing. Us men will not let you fail at being a strong and independent woman that you set out to be. Now, before we continue, let me give a special thanks to Kevin Burke, MLR, Isaac Leon, and my fellow trucker, Gabriel Granger. Be safe out there on those roads, brother. For your generous contribution to supporting my channel on PayPal and Cash App, please know that your continued support is greatly appreciated. And congratulations is in order to all of you for helping my channel recently hit 85,000 subscribers. I owe it all to you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you haven't already and you're enjoying my videos and you want to help me reach 100 subs by September, click that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it.
So a job is a livelihood, though. A man may not be a livelihood for a lot of women.
Look, I was one of those women like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to just do my own thing and, do it by myself. But deep down, I was like, I don't want to do this.
So this is not me ragging or dragging on any independent women out there. It's beautiful. Y'all want to be independent? That's great. But not me. I don't want to be independent. I don't want no bills in my name. I mean, besides the mortgage.
She wants that mortgage in her name because when she starts to act a fool, he can't just put her out. But she doesn't want to pay that mortgage, though. We're on to you, sister.
Independent women, stop it. Y'all making it hard for me. I don't want to be independent.
So what does independent woman mean to you?
I got it. I could do it by myself. I don't need nobody. I got my own money, my own car, my own house, my own. Shut up. You ain't supposed to do it by yourself. You're supposed to have a partner. You ain't supposed to be in this world alone. You know how hard it is carrying all the groceries in by yourself? That is stressful. You need a man for that.
I mean, besides the mortgage, the electric, the cable, the internet.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really?
Slovakia.
The heat, the gas, the car note. Well, none of them money. That all needs to be in my husband's name. Not because I don't want to pay it, but because I physically don't want to pay it. I physically do not want it in my name. I don't want them sending me reminders to tell me my bills due.
I told you it wouldn't be long before we started to see women making videos like this, saying that they're tired of being strong and independent. But those videos are popping up sooner than I thought they would. This young lady right here that this guy is interviewing is Lulu, who is a comedian, and she has a lot of followers on social media. She's made a lot of money, and even though she's a six-figure earner, she herself is tired of being strong and independent.
But what about the pushback, though, from the women that are saying, well, I tried that, and there's no quality men that's stepping up to the plate? What about those women who have gone through that experience and say, you know what, man, I'm just going to try to do it myself just because I haven't been successful?
I say treat it like you do a job. When you have a job that don't work out, you don't be like, well, I'm done. I ain't going to never work again. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep trying. You're going to keep making it work.
Nope, you women said you didn't need us men, so hold the line.
Yep.
I'm going to forget. I got 18 other things going on. I need that to be my husband's job. I want to be his dependent. I want him to claim me on his taxes, okay?
You're telling me as women, this is what we fought for?
Yep.
To go to work. To work.
Yep.
In any conditions. Impossible.
I don't want to have to do much. I want to be able to come home and know that the bills are paid. I'll put the food on the table. I don't mind putting the food on the table. That's cool. I don't mind.
Nope, we know how to put our own food on the table, but thanks anyway.
Cooking up a good meal. I don't mind doing the groceries. I don't know what y'all be talking about. It's independent life. It's for the birds. It's not fun. I don't like it.
So welcome to a man's world. Now imagine paying all the bills only to come home to a woman who can't keep her mouth shut.
Every day I wake up and I'm like, I just don't want to be a strong, independent woman anymore. Then I remember, I just can't keep my mouth shut.
I've decided that I no longer want to be a strong, independent woman. I have strong, independent woman myself to death. I, the other day, was at work and this man wanted to put a trash bag in the trash can for me. And I was like, no, it's okay. I can do it. Why would you want to? If a person is asking you to help and put a trash bag in the trash can, like, let him. Obviously, he knows you're able to do it, but why would you not accept help if someone is offering it to you?
Any that's saying that she's happy to be independent and fucking lying. I don't want to be in a independent era. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Who the fuck happy to pay bills by themselves? Nobody. I would rather chew dirt.
PSA to all you men. Us women, we tired of getting disrespected.
That's right.
Y'all men want to be leaders. We want to be leaders too.
Yup.
Y'all men want to get money. We want to get money too.
Money.
Y'all men want to pay the bills. We want to pay the bills too. Y'all men want to propose. Hell, we want to get on one knee and propose too.
Whoa.
It's time for us women to stand up. Don't touch me. Oh, shit. It's time for us women to take the lead. It's time for us women to pay for the first date. It's time for us to mow the lawn. It's time for us to...
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yo, you're cracking up on this, man. Dude, that be cracking up, man.
I decided I no longer want to be a strong, independent woman because you want to know why?
Not really.
I can't freaking finish screwing in these screws from my cheap little IKEA tape. Like, I'm so close.
Put a little strong and independent elbow grease on it. That should do it.
But you know what I am? I'm tired. And I've done 3 screws out of 20. So I'm resigning from the strong, independent woman gang. I am now a needy bitch. And I need someone to do this for me.
Well, if you're looking for one of us men to help you, I think the men would agree when I respond for all of us by saying, No.
Today's one of those days that I don't want to be an independent woman. I don't want to clean my car.
That's not enough snow for you to be making a video. Get your lazy butt out there, clean that car off, and take your behind to work.
I don't want a job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the breadwinner. I do not want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want to be home. I want to be cooking in the kitchen. I want to be cleaning. I want to be shopping. I want to be making brownies. I want to be cooking dinner, making homemade meals every night, almost every night. I want to.
This is the spirit that Yahweh Shema Shai is putting back in the earth on these women, man. And these could very well be women of the hopeful elect. It tell you in Isaiah, in Psalms 32, only those, let me read it. Let me just read it real quick. This is Psalms 32. These are possible. This is how the hopeful elect is going to return to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That contrite spirit. This is Psalms 32 and 5. It reads, I acknowledge my sins. I acknowledge my sin unto thee, and my iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgressions unto Yahweh, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sins. For this shall every one that is godly pray unto thee in the time when thou mayest be found. Only the hopeful elect is going to complain of things being in order. See, they don't know. They don't know why they complaining about not wanting to be the breadwinner. But this is the spirit of the Lord. This is us. This is the Lord showing us He's turning things right side up.
Do all the things. I want to welcome my future husband home from work with a big bear hug and a, hey, you ready for dinner? Dinner's on the table. I want to watch movies.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it was in the ancient time. This is the Lord showing us the women that's out there, man, that really want to be in order.
With him every night. I want to send him off to work in the morning with some nice freshly baked muffins. I don't want a 9 to 5. I don't want a job.
We can buy muffins at the bakery. So it would be a no.
I know we live in a world where everybody likes to call women lazy for wanting the traditional relationship, but I just feel like, honestly, like, I want to step into my feminine energy. Like I want a man to hold my bags.
Hold your bags.
I want a man to take care of me. Like, I don't want to do everything myself.
That's not what you women been saying for the last 3 years.
And as a Black woman, we've been told our whole lives that we have to be the strong, independent Black woman. And it's like, I don't want to be that all the time. Like, no. Like, I get it. We're the most unprotected and we're the most criticized, so we have to be. But
don't forget, the most gullible by falling for that feminist movement crap.
Do I have to be that in a relationship, though? Like, why can't I have a man that leads? Why can't I have a man that provides and protects for me?
Because you women said we don't qualify.
I'm retiring the strong, independent Black woman. Honestly, I'm tired, okay?
Well, get ready to be evicted, because who's going to pay your bills?
I want to be feminine. I want to be vulnerable. I want to be a pretty pampered princess. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. Y'all gonna call me a pick-me fan.
At least she said she didn't want to be a pampered queen. She said a pampered princess. See, again, this is just the Lord showing us through examples how women really want to be, man. This is what women really want to. This is their origin to be this way.
Well, according to a video that I recently put up, women say that men want to be pampered princesses.
The men want to be a girl so bad. They want princess treatment so bad. And it's our fault. We made them that way.
So we decided to take the pampered princess title and let you be strong and independent. And we'll take that title with no shame.
This whole I'm a strong, independent Black woman and I don't need no man shit, I'm fucking done with it. I'm so done. I'm over myself. So I'm not at home and I had to fill up my tire last night with air. Then this morning I had to fill it up not once but twice. I'm thinking I'm gonna just blame it on the heat, but I was like, nah, let me take my ass to Walmart. I get to Walmart and they're like, you have a nail in your tire. I'm like, I'm gonna have to replace it. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to replace it, which sucks because last month it stole my debit card and got me not only for $90 in overdraft fees, it was also the money that she put on her Cash App.
Survival of the fittest, my guy.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Right. That shit, let's get the new tire, right? And he's telling me I'm gonna have to get some other shit done eventually, but right now, let's just worry about the one. So I go walk around Walmart, I pick shit up, I put it back, I got a few things to the side that I'm like, I may or may not get. I'm sitting in there waiting for them to finish, and it hit me. Why didn't I just get the mother plug and then worry about the shit later? Y'all, I could have spent $15 plus tax instead of $103 plus tax, which ended up being $108, which was $90 plus that I could have saved and waited until later, but I had to have a new tire. And then while I was sitting there, I realized they refunded my money on my debit card that they had gotten stolen. So I was in the positive, but now I'm back in the negative because I didn't think do a temporary fix now, get the big shit fixed later. I could have avoided that if I had a man to tell me what to do.
Well, here's what I suggest for all the women out there who no longer want to be strong and independent. Get on your knees and pray and ask God to put all the men back in the position of being the leaders and providers.
Well, the Lord doing that now. See, this is these guys. You got these guys that know how to go into certain things of the world, but they don't understand the spirit of Yahweh Shemawashai. Well, we do. The Lord doing that now. He been doing it, man. Hey, and shalom to the argument. I walk tuning in. Yahweh Shemawashai Barakatham. Hey, shalom, Quan. Shalom, Yahweh Shemawashai Barakathah. Shalom, Awar. Shalom, Yahweh Shemawashai Barakathah. So, I went to racetrack earlier. I went in there, so I'm at the cashier. So I see a chick. She when she turned around to come out, she had what's this stuff? Antifreeze, right? So she looked at me and said, "Is it okay for me to put just out the blue? Is it okay?" And she had the peak antifreeze. And she said, it's okay for me to put water in my radiator. And I was like, no, you shouldn't use water. There was a lot of people in the store. Why would she turn and look at me and ask me? She said, it's okay for me to use water. I said, no, you shouldn't use water. You're supposed to use antifreeze. So she was like, yeah, I just bought some. She said, is this okay to use? I looked at it. It said 50-50. She had the peak one. I said, yeah. And I started to tell her, listen, why would you come to a racetrack to get that? Why you go to the AutoZone or the Discount Auto or Advanced Auto to get the antifreeze to put in your radiator? Why the hell you at a damn gas station? Anyway, she was like, is this okay? I said, yeah, it's 50-50. I looked at it. I said, yeah, it's good. I said, you got water in your radiator? She was like, yeah. I said, did you fill it up with water? She was like, yeah. So I said, listen, whenever you get rid of this, if you know how to, I said, if you get the water out your radiator, she said, so if I release it, like, if you know what a release plug get on the radiator, which is at the bottom somewhere, I said you can pull the plug, and then release the water out and fill up the antifreeze. So she was like, oh, okay, thank you. Like, why would you turn and ask me that? So when I get in the car, when I get back in my car and I'm leaving, I see she got two dudes at her car. She had a car part at the gas pump, and she had a couple guys out there helping her with the situation. Why you ain't ask them? Did you not ask them? Why you asking me? And that was the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, because it was a lot of different men in the store. Why she turned around when she paid for the Freon, the antifreeze, and she looked at me and said, is this okay for me is this the right stuff to put in my car? And I said, let me see. And it said 50-50, like half and half, 50-50. I said, yeah. And she was like, well, I had put water in it. And I was like, no, you shouldn't have put water in it. And then she was like, well, I ain't have no. So I said, okay, it's okay for the moment, but you shouldn't put water in the radiator. So why would she ask me that though? Why would out of all? And when I get out to the car and pull off, it was two dudes helping her with her car. Why she ain't ask them? Because the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, for whatever reason, maybe she saw. We talk about this all the time. How when we be downtown at the camp, the chicks see the light. They see the truth. They see that light, man. People look at you at your job, you at the grocery store, they look at you, they see the light. They just don't know how to react or respond. So she looked at me and asked me that situation out the blue. And I was just thinking, like, why the fuck she asked me that? Out of all the people in the store. The dude who reined up her stuff was a dude. Why she ain't ask him? It was a Edomite and a Jake at the counter. Why she ain't ask one of them? This showing that's just to me taking that humbly, that was the Lord confirming me. I could be one of those men. Looking and could you tell me? Yeah, I can tell you. If it's according to the scriptures, I'll give it to you. But anyway, these women is looking. This is the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah showing us what times we in, man. Salakia for the Lord reign.
Because if you think us men are going to take that position back on our own after years of hearing how strong and independent and you don't need a man, clearly you yourself need special prayer. So Cat Williams, will you lead the ladies in prayer, please?
Jesus, this is your humble servant, Lord. There's clearly been a miscommunication, Jesus. Just saying this burden is a little bit too heavy for your servant, Lord. If you could just remove this boulder off of this back, Jesus, I really appreciate it, Lord. I'm just saying, Jesus, my cup runneth over, Lord, is what I'm saying. And thing is, I ain't even thirsty, Jesus. Not a little bit. You can take this whole cup, the pitcher, the carafe, all of it, Jesus.
So for all the men out there who are going to stay here, allow these women to be the strong and independent person that they plan to be. And for all the men who are planning to get your passport and leave, let me warn you, some of these women are not going to let you just get on a plane and go.
Hey, and as Elder Apostle Tahar did a video, he was mentioning, hey, in Isaiah 4:1, because Nate and them talk about that's talking about in the kingdom. No, man. It say, let me be called by thy name and take away my reproach. The reproach is a woman got to do things on her own. That reproach in Jacob's trouble, they gonna be running from men that's trying to rape the ass. They're gonna be running from people that's trying to eat them and they kids if they got them. That's the reproach, man. They're gonna be trying to get away. I mention all the time the movie Training Day when Denzel had got old boy having to hit that PCP whatever it was. He was stoned out when they was driving and he saw the girl about to get raped by the two homeless guys in the alley, man. That's gonna be women in jail. If you ever seen Training Day, if you haven't, go back and watch it. When the Northern Kingdom chick, young chick, was about to get raped by the two guys. One was an Edomite look like, one was a Jake, one was a Judite. And they was finna take that box, man. That's gonna be the reproach of 2/3 women in Jacob's trouble, man. Say they gonna be running, looking for these righteous men. Me and the brother, me and the young brother in the camp, the brother recall you. This was a few years ago. After camp, we went and put our stuff in the car, our backpacks, signs, and we was walking back to meet the brother. And we saw two younger chicks, and they was like, that's them that be down there on the corner. That's what she said. I said, bro, you heard what she said? He ain't here. I said, bro, they're two chicks, young chicks. They were like, that's those guys that be down there on the corner. That's gonna come that day, man. Amos 8 and 11. They gonna be looking, and the brothers ain't gonna. Whoever the elect is, you ain't gonna be able to find them in Jacob's trouble, man. That's why it's gonna be a reproach to these women that don't cleave to Jake right now. This time right now, man. What's that? Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. That's through the men. And brothers, it's gonna be coming across different women right now. You may tell them you ain't trying to get involved, but you can teach them the truth. Those women gonna cleave to you in that time, man. These women is gonna be coming to you now. Them women, Isaiah 4:1, that's happening now, man. The Lord sending them to be taught now. Let's finish this.
Let me go! Let me go, you're gonna go to jail! Tell the police that. Tell the police that. No. No. No, I don't care. Since you try to break it, I don't care. I ain't trying to break that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nigga, I want my freedom. You don't have no freedom, man. You're fucking mentally retarded. I don't care. Stop. You making me this way. You trying to be crazy, bitch. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Damn, she's strong. But clearly she does not want to be independent. Hey, bruh, when you get your freedom papers, head straight to the airport. We'll keep the light on for you. Poor fella. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified.
Listen, man. These women, they don't know what's coming, man. Jacob trouble coming. If they ain't right, if they don't got a man of the Lord, old girl right here told you the best. Stop. Let's play this again right here. Just I want to play this chick here. Let me get her.
Bottom of my heart, if you haven't already and you're enjoying my videos and you want to help me reach 100 subs by September, click that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it.
So a job is a livelihood, though. A man may not be a livelihood for a lot of women.
Look, I was one of those women like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to just do my own thing and, do it by myself. But deep down, I was like, I don't want to do this.
So this is not me ragging or dragging on any independent women out there. It's beautiful. Y'all want to be independent? That's great. But not me. I don't want to be independent. I don't want no bills in my name. I mean, besides the mortgage.
She wants that mortgage in her name because when she starts to act a fool, he can't just put her out. But she doesn't want to pay that mortgage, though. We're on to you, sister.
Independent women, stop it. Y'all making it hard for me. I don't want to be independent.
So what does independent woman mean to you?
I got it. I could do it by myself. I don't need nobody. I got my own money, my own car, my own house, my own. Shut up. You ain't supposed to do it by yourself. You're supposed to have a partner. You ain't supposed to be in this world alone. You know how hard it is carrying all the groceries in by yourself? That is stressful. You need a man for that.
So Let me read this precept, man. This is the Lord showing us that we in that time. This is finna happen, man. Isaiah 4 and 1 finna play out. Because Isaiah 4 and 1, lamb backs off of Isaiah chapter 3. And the men, matter of fact, let me read this. In Isaiah chapter 3, after going through those things, the Lord said He's going to take away from the women. I just want to read verse 25 and 26. Because when you read Isaiah 3:16 through 24, that's the Lord taking away the things that women get to have in pleasure, the pleasure in right now. The different type of wardrobes and perfumes and whatever, man. Apartments, the nice cars, the jobs, which is Isaiah 32. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vines. So here in Isaiah 3, when you start at 16, this verse 25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men, and thy mighty in the war. So your men, this is talking about the 2/3 men in the world. This ain't talking about hopeful elect men. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. Let me get this in 2nd Ezra 16. Let me pull up this apocrypha. Bear with me. See, these is gonna be those 2/3 men, these thugs and gangsters, these dope boys. They gonna be, and they tell me doing a draft, man. The draft from between 16, was it 16 and 40? I heard Adam Nakazakbar mention it. They finna do a draft, man. Oh, you healthy Jakes, you big swole Jakes. Yeah, they need you on the battlefield, man. Between 16 and 40, man. They need you, man. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. And this is a precept to the Isaiah 3 and 25. Let's read it. 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. This was coming, man. It's here right here in Isaiah 3 and 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in the war. When you read this in Isaiah 3, the Lord said everything He's going to do to the men, to the women, right? Starting at 16, it reads, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, wanton me undisciplined, walking and missing as they go, and making it tinkling with their feet. Therefore Yahweh will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and the claws and the round ties like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets. And right, what's going on right now? This bonnets. This is a trend right now. You see a chicken in the grocery store in a damn bonnet, man. You go in the damn grocery store, you go in the damn Dollar General, so where you see a chicken head in the damn store in a bonnet, man. And they got their hair done and still got it in a bonnet. The bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewelry, the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the whipplers and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils, which women ain't wearing veils now. It say, and it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, that shall be stink. You know what that's talking about. And instead of a girdle of rent, so instead of a nice shape, you're gonna be bloated, fat, out of shape. And instead of well set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. So the Lord is listing all these things that's gonna happen to these women, 2/3 women. But then when He say, what's the whole kick? Verse 25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. So after the Lord take away all these things, the nice clothes, your hair, your earrings, your jewelry, He gonna take away your men. Isaiah 3 and 25. And you start this chapter, you start at verse 16. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, which is Jerusalem today. It's desolate. Why? Because of the men. Now in Jeremiah, this is Jeremiah chapter 9. Just a couple precepts I want to make, man. The couple precepts I want to read, making a point. This is Yahweh Shema Bashar showing us that women is tired, man. 2/3. These women tired, man. They tired, man. Let me get back to this clip.
To you.
I got it. I could do it by myself. I don't need nobody. I got my own money, my own car, my own house, my own. Shut up. You ain't.
Just shut up. Straight up, man. So this is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 17. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning women. And they don't understand, they don't know, but this is what they're doing. They mourning that they may come and send for cunning women, cunning meaning to be wise, that they may come and let them make haste and take up a dwelling for us, that our eyes may run down with tears and our eyelids gush out with waters. Our women's supposed to be crying. Men don't got time to be crying, man. It say, for a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? Because the men forsake the Lord. We are greatly confounded because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellers have cast us out, which is in 2nd Ezra chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It reads, Jeremiah 9 and 20, yet hear the word of Yahweh, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation. So that's why I said in Isaiah 32, this is Isaiah 32 and 3. Let's read 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind. That wind in Jeremiah 51 and 1, talking about the destroying wind from those missiles that's going to destroy North America, Babylon the Great. And a man shall be as an high place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. It has rivers of waters in a dry place. And I'm going to show you the precept about tempest. Let me put it up here. Psalms. Show you the precept about that covered. Psalms. Was that 27 and 5? Because they tell you when you read in John 10 and 28 and 29, Yahweh shall say, the men that the Lord have given him is in his hand. And Yahweh shall and the men that Yahweh gave him, we all the elect in Yahweh shall is in Yahweh's hand. That's a cover. So again it say, Isaiah 32 and 2, and a man shall be as an high place from the wind, and a cover from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, at the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Here's the point I want to make, which I'm now backing from Jeremiah 9, about these women that's seeking the truth. It say Isaiah 32 and 3, and the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. This is talking about the women, the hopeful women, their children, and this applies to other men as well. You got men that's gonna be up to unknown multitude, but most of the unknown multitude gonna be women, man. So it said, the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. So you got the 144,000 men, which are all men. So like the 144,000 elect, which are all men. Then you got the unnumbered multitude, which are men, women, and children, mostly women. It said the heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge. and the tongue of the stammerer shall be ready to speak plainly. So the heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge is those of the unknowable multitude, which is mostly women. This is why you see, and that brother, his channel is Please Act Right. He do skits, he do little TikTok shits on mostly women, man. It's women. It's the women, man. Yup. Let me get this. This is from Yarakun 3.0 we put up. Let me read the whole thing. This is Ecclesiasticus 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Verse 25. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Yep. See, there is no hedge, man. And thinking about that precept since you read that, let me get this. Because in Proverbs 14 and 1, it say, a wise woman buildeth her house, but a foolish one plucketh it down with her hands. What does that mean? A woman that's foolish, that plucketh her house down, she want to be head of the house. She don't need no man. And if they got a man, they may make more than the man do. So then they act different. Well, that's a foolish woman, man. But a wise woman, in scripture tell you that, it tell you also Ecclesiastes that a wise woman will add. She'll add to, and that's also in Proverbs 31. The Proverbs was that Proverbs, 31. A wise woman will make the fatting of the bones of her husband, man. This is Psalms 27:5, dealing with that word cover. A man shall be a cover from the tempest. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. That's what a cover is, a pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. So, as it said, I mentioned in John 10:28, Yahweh said the elect is in his hands. And Yahweh and the elect is in Yahweh's hands. So, that's a pavilion, man. Let me see. Get a couple more, brother precepts, and I ain't want to make this too long. Let's see, the brother put up this is Yarakun, 2nd Ezra 6 and 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right. And it's this truth, which is going to be literal water and physical water, because it tell you in Amos 8 and 11 that they're going to run to and fro looking for the word. It's going to be the famine of the word and literal water. 2nd Ezra 6 and 25. Whoso remaineth from all these that I have told these shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. You see, the remnant, man, which we see these women, they don't understand. They don't understand. All they know is they tired of doing it by themselves, man. But it's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah on these women. Because they are what? Complaining of the bull, of the crap that the so-called white man established concerning women's liberation, Me Too movement. So yeah, man, just some points I want to make. Hey, the water for you, Akim, tuning in. You Akim and y'all walk. We give all praise honor and glory to you. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekad Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishop and elders of Great Millstone who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready accepted or not, in the sincere salutation. Tell the Akim pushing this truth and believing this truth for the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shed light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akbar for listen learning. If your sisters are listening learning. Let's read this. Zabba Yahweh, 1 Timothy 5 and 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And that's the 2/3. These women, see, these are examples of how the hopeful elect women think right now. That's the point of this lesson. These are examples of how the hopeful elect women looking at the world, man. What other precept I saw the brother put up? Was that Micah 7? I know I saw it. I'm gonna read that too. Yup, brother got some fire. Let's get this. Yup, the water. This is Kazab Bunyan Howell, Ecclesiastes 26 and 13. The grace of a wife, the light of her husband. Yep, this is the one I thought it was in Proverbs. This it. Yep, I said Ecclesiastes too though. Ecclesiastes 26:13, the grace of a wife, the light of her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones, man. Yep, the water. He went right and grabbed that. The water. Verse 14, a silent and loving woman is a gift of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And that's what we constantly tell you women. When brother do videos on women, we talking about the 2/3 bug outs out there that's gonna suffer. We know it's hopeful like women in the scriptures. I did a lesson. I reposted it maybe a couple months ago. I did a lesson and pulled out at least 40 precepts of women that were serving Yahweh Shema Shah. If you go back and watch it, I titled it something like to the women of the hopeful elect, something like that. I'm going to repost it. I pulled at least 30, 40 precepts, man, of women that was serving Yahweh Shema Shah, man. We know. So anytime you hear the apostles, elder bishops, elders and brothers go in on women, it's talking to the 2/3. This is not talking to you, hopefully, that women that's following the truth, man. That's seeking Yahweh Shema Shah daily. We are not talking to you. This is Ecclesiastes 26 and 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. Like I said in Proverbs 31. This is the point I want to make again. This is how these women talking. Those that say they tired of being independent. This is the attitude that they got, man. And it's going back to the scriptures. They want to be under subjection. As the scriptures say in 1 Timothy 2. That's what the scriptures say, man. A woman's supposed to be in subjection to her husband. Let me read it. Let's read it. And this ain't nothing wicked. This is us. This is the Lord telling you, get back into your place. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. This is where you're supposed to be at, man. Literally, under your man. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Sub meaning under. Jection meaning rule, man. You under the rule of your husband. Period. So the Lord is showing us that's what these women, they don't understand because so-called white man has destroyed the truth by creating. You can worship and follow any type of idol, any idol where you can follow any religion. It don't matter what it is. You can do anything under the sun here but worship the truth of Yahweh Shema Shai, following his law, statutes, and commandments, rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord. This is why they saying what they saying, but they don't understand where it's coming from. Because that's the Lord showing us, the hopeful elect, that it's women out there, man, and they ready. Remember the video that the Elder Gabar did, his channel's I'm a one Gabar. I did a lesson on it. I keep reposting it when the chick said, sis, that's our nigga. That's our nigga. We're gonna have to share that nigga. These are the hopeful elect women, man. You don't gotta see them. Just like these elites sitting back and trembling in their palaces. We don't gotta see them. We know because the Lord said it. There's women out there that's ready right now, waiting patiently. And the Lord gonna deliver these women to brothers. Brothers ain't not here telling you to be demons, go worship the devil. We telling you, listen, put on the dress, man. Talk to your job. You obligated to ask your job, can you wear dresses every day? I mentioned it. There's a Levite sister that work at my plantation, and she keep her hair wrapped and wear dresses every day. Every day. Hair wrap and wear dresses. Levi. Yeah. We telling you, thus saith the Lord. We ain't telling you, hey, let me check this out. We can make some extra money. No, we telling you, thus saith the Lord, man. But women that say, I want a man of God. I want a God-fearing man. No, you don't. You want a nigga you can control. You want some slow-bellied simp nigga that go to church every Sunday. First through fourth Sunday. That ain't no man of the Lord. That nigga gonna die grievous death. Cause that nigga ain't gonna tell you about it. You know you're supposed to eat pork, right? All you do is eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Nah. You know you're supposed to wearing dresses, right? Whether you at work or off work. Put a dress on, sister. These is the ones out there that want men to tell them this, man. Anyway, the wife for tuning in again. Hey brother, bro, all y'all, bro, always be like to come board up. But yeah, man, the wife for tuning in, man. All praise and glory to you. How about Shema Bashad, man? See this, hey, the Lord is showing us they out there. They complaining of Esau's way of life. It ain't working for them, man. Esau's way of life is not working for these women. Why? Because the Lord has woken them up at a point that they see without men, real men. You ain't tell about no damn dope boys and street niggas. Cause them niggas finna get locked up or they gonna die. They getting locked up, they dead. They gonna die, they getting locked up, and they ass if they get drafted, man. They looking for men of the Lord, real men. So they tell them I say Shalom, Wah, 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 Wah.